How is everyone doing today? I just seen the judgment. Ooh, oh, an awakening. Okay. I hope you're all doing well. Thank you so much to those of you who are new here. I really appreciate you tuning in. If I resonate with you, don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. If nothing else, leave me some comments. I love to chat with you all. Okay. For those of you who are returning, I genuinely, truly appreciate your continued love and support. Okay, but y'all already know the vibes. Switch the roles if you need to. Assign yourself where you see fit. Don't force anything to fit your timeline, your experience, your gender. All is fluid in tarot. Okay, all is fluid. So we're going to get a message, see what Spirit has for you. Okay, what you need to know and how you should be moving out here in these spiritual streets. Okay. This is going to be for Capricorn, Six of Wands, okay? In the Wheel of Fortune, the Magician. Oh, I'm getting good energy for you guys coming in here. It is your season. Okay. So, if this message doesn't resonate, check out the other readings on my channel for your moon, your north node, your rising, okay? Also watch the houses where your big three are placed. Those could resonate with you as well. And don't forget, you can even watch all of your prominent placements, those readings, to get the bigger picture of your situation. Okay, Capricorn. So some of you guys could be, and I don't know why I feel called to talk about this right now. Some of you guys could be in your Saturn cycle, which is the last 52 days leading up to your birthday. And some of you guys could be in your Aries season, which is the first 52 days of your cycle after your birthday. Okay, so why is this important? The last 52 days of your sun cycle leading up to your birthday is your Saturn cycle. Okay, and this cycle is important because you are needing to integrate all of the wisdom that you have learned. Yeah, look, the Hermit, spiritual enlightenment, wisdom, okay, that you have learned throughout the year. Okay, when you choose to integrate all of the soul lessons that you've learned throughout the year, this is when it's like in a form like repenting. Okay, and you'll start to see your harvest, right? Enjoying the fruits of your labor. Okay, quantum leaping, leaving a karmic time behind, and things like that. Okay, and this is how you can start to align with your divine blueprint. Okay, so the first 52 days after your sun cycle, this is your Aries season, and it has nothing to do with you being an Aries, but this is the time when you're needing to focus on yourself, right? The things that you're wanting to manifest, focusing on your life, your health, your projects. Not a time to really start anything new, but this should be the time where you're focusing on you and what makes you feel fulfilled. Okay, so let's get into the message. This is how you set the tone for the year. You get what I'm saying? This is how you set the tone for your solar cycle for the year. Okay, and you want it to be a good one. Okay, so all right, what's the message for Capricorn? Seven of Swords in the reverse. We have the Judgment. Okay, so this is feeling like, and you know, even if you're not a Capricorn, Capricorn talks about publicity, fame, you know, the public, your status, how other people view you, how you view yourself, like your appearance in the public eye. Okay, so this feels like some of you are getting ready. Spirit could be revealing to you your life purpose, your life mission. Even the Two of Pentacles is your card, Capricorn, Jupiter. So it feels like a shift in the energy here and a cycle ending abruptly. Okay. So, um, what else? Because the judgment can talk about your life purpose, your divine mission, answering the call from the spirit, or this could be like you awakening to something. Okay, so we have the Hermit, which is Virgo energy, Virgo Chiron to be specific. Something could be getting revealed to you in your dream state. Okay, the Hermit does talk about your third eye, the subconscious. So spirit could be revealing a lot to you in signs and synchronicities in your dream state. The Nine of Pentacles in reverse. Maybe it has something to do with your finances or um, healing some sort of wound that you have. For some of you, you're needing to escape the abyss of the subconscious mind and to live more consciously. I really am getting an awakening. Okay. What else? I do feel like there's a shift happening here. This card came out again, Virgo Venus. I don't know if you have Virgo somewhere in your chart or this talks about matters of your health. The Nine of Pentacles in reverse could be like infertility, um, a lack of creativity, somebody who's not feeling like themselves or they're not feeling grounded. Okay, maybe there's some sort of skill or talent you have that has been dormant. That could be it too. Okay, let's get one more card. Four of Cups. Yeah, this is like this energy of feeling bored, apathetic, disinterested, maybe even like feeling rejected. Yeah, the Five of Pentacles in reverse. It feels like there's a soul fragment here that's missing. Okay, your soul could feel fragmented. Ace of Cups in reverse is like suppressed feelings and emotions. Okay, there's something you're suppressing here, and I feel like it's on a subconscious level. For some of you, I'm also picking up on grief. There could be something or somebody that you're grieving because the Hermit could be like a spirit. Even the Five of Pentacles, it could be like a spirit or a ghost or, you know. There's something here that's trying to reveal whoever this, if you're grieving somebody, this person is around you. Okay, and they could be trying to reveal some things to you or get your attention. Okay, because the Four of Cups could even be missing opportunities. There's something here that's guiding you. Yeah, look, Five of Pentacles, Ten of Swords. This could be somebody that abruptly transitioned. I don't know, we're gonna see, but it really feels like, I don't know, your dream state could be active at this time, but this Hermit feels like spirit or something trying to get your attention. I don't know if you're like not feeling like yourself, you're feeling like something's missing, okay, you're feeling bored or disinterested in a lot. The Four of Cups could be like, it can be an illusion sometimes too. So we're gonna see. We'll see. What's the Seven of Swords reverse? But I'm getting somebody who's not feeling like themselves. Maybe you like not even been in the holiday spirit or in the mood to be around people or want to celebrate or, you know, mingle and things like that. Let's see. What's the Seven of Swords reverse? You can have a lot of Virgo in your chart somewhere too. Okay. The Lovers in the reverse. Maybe somebody here is going through a breakup. Something could have been revealed about a love interest of yours, and this can be a breakup. Or, you know, maybe you spent a long time with a person and what's being revealed to you is that y'all two don't have the same morals, values, interests. Maybe you're figuring out that you and this person are not aligned. Okay, this feels like spiritually too. Okay, but the Lovers does talk about disunion, your yin and yang being off balance. There's like a lack of harmony within yourself. You know, I'm channeling for some of you. You could be confused about your sexuality or another person is. Okay, the Hermit here does have something to hide. But it doesn't have to be like something sneaky or malicious. It could just be something they're not ready to, you know, sometimes it ain't none of people's business. I'm trying to find a politically correct way to say it, but just to keep it funky with you, like everybody don't need to know everything about you. What's the Seven of Swords? Yeah, the Eight of Swords. Okay, so maybe you're, and it could be a thing where you're ascending and your person is like, because I seen the Judgment when I was pre-shuffling. Yeah, maybe it could be you're ascending, exactly. Okay, the Knight of Swords and the Star at a rapid pace. And whoever you're with, they're having a hard time keeping up or catching up with you. And y'all ideals, morals, values are not aligning. It's like, it feels like it's because you're changing and somebody around you is not. So this Eight of Swords, both of these cards are Gemini, okay? And Gemini does talk about contract, communication. Okay, let me see what else. But it's a dual energy, right? That ray of polarity from the earth to um the sun. Something is off. Something's off. There's a disconnect somewhere. Okay, and whatever this disconnect is, it has you in your head a lot. It has you feeling like trapped. Hold on, let me bring my phone closer. It has you feeling stuck, maybe overthinking. Okay, so Gemini is communication, knowledge, logics. It's things below the horizon, which talks about things that cannot be seen. This is something spiritual. Gemini is also the lower mind. Okay. And versatility. There's something happening beneath the surface. That's why this hermit is here. And it could be in terms of your health. Maybe it's your mental health too. You could be hiding something that's going on with your mental health. Okay, or something could be being revealed to you about another person in the state of their mental health. Okay, this could be, maybe you're in spirit jail with the Eight of Swords here. Maybe somebody you know is actually incarcerated. Okay. For some of you, this is somebody here, maybe they are Gemini and they made the wrong choice in love. Yeah, they could have went back to their past or somebody that they're married to. And now they're stuck. What's this Eight of Swords? Page of Swords in the reverse. Misinformation. Okay, a lie being told here. What else for the Eight of Swords? This feels like imposter syndrome too. The Tower. Sheesh. I should have seen that coming. So this could be divine intervention. You have a spirit guide around you. Hey there, welcome. This Hermit feels like a spirit guide that's around you. Okay, Two of Wands in reverse with the Hierophant feels like you've been making the wrong decision in terms of maybe who you've been connecting with romantically. I'm also getting business too with the Nine of Pentacles here. Maybe you've been in a business partnership where your wealth has not been rooted in truth, honesty, integrity. Okay, and something here could be getting revealed. Give me more on the Page of Swords reverse, because this could be a lie or misinformation. Okay, you could be discovering something. Yeah, the Sun in reverse. This is like somebody who's not happy. Okay, this could be depression, disappointment, or oppression. You're being oppressed. It feels like something is oppressing you. And it could be because you're realizing you're with the wrong person. Or this is another person in your energy. Switch the roles if you need to. But the Sun is also like a lack of clarity. I feel like Spirit is getting ready to come and clear something up real quick with this Tower. You run the Lovers in the reverse? The King of Pentacles, yeah. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, this could be you. If you're a man, Okay, or if you're a woman, you're with somebody to where you're having to operate more out of your masculine energy. You're having to take control. You're having to do all the planning, all the leading. Okay, all the financial responsibility could be lying on you. Yeah, the Five of Pentacles here. This is towards Mercury. I don't know. This talks about like a lack mindset or mentality is really what I'm channeling here. You know, it feel like you chose the wrong person, or like I said, somebody around you, and you're realizing that y'all are actually not in alignment with each other. Okay, or for some of you, you could be realizing that somebody is into the same sex. My children, no financial support. Oh wow, they sent the death magic. Ooh. I don't like that. That's what I was channeling here at the beginning when I was talking about this hermit. I'm like, this could be somebody around you that transitioned and they're trying to get your attention about something. Okay, but it kind of felt like somebody was dealing with like mental health challenges. Okay, but yeah. Okay, here's the child, Page of Cups. Okay, that there's no support from. Give me this King of Pentacles energy. Because it's like somebody chose, it feels like you chose the wrong person and you're dealing with the, yeah, Seven of Cups in the reverse. Okay, this could be somebody that's materialistic, very superficial. This could be somebody who, there's an illusion here shattering about this person. Give me more than Seven of Cups reverse. This is Scorpio Venus, by the way. And we all know Scorpio talks about the lower self. Okay, that lower region. Ten of Wands. Burdens. Okay, this is Sagittarius Saturn. Saturn is all about discipline, structure. I feel like this person is who's going through a tower moment, honestly. And it feels like because maybe there's still a cord connected between you and this person, you could be feeling their energy. Maybe this person got arrested with the Eight of Swords here, or maybe they're about to be in spirit jail. I feel like you're about to hear this Seven of Swords in the reverse. It really feels like you're about to hear about somebody's misfortune, somebody's issues going on. What's the Tower? I saw a shadow of his face for 5 days was visible to only me. I wonder if he transitioned or something. I don't know. What's the devil? Not the devil. I meant to say the Tower. The High Priestess. Yeah, I feel like this is you. You're feeling something. Okay, I don't know what it is. This person, it feels like they're going through a tower moment and they're trying to reach out to you telepathically. The Queen of Swords could talk about your mind, okay, your crown, communication. They could be going through a divorce. I don't know. I feel like this High Priestess is you, okay, because things are being revealed to you here spiritually. And maybe with the Sun in the reverse, something here is not clear, okay, or you could be misinterpreting the communication, or it's like you don't have clarity on why you're picking up on this person's energy, but it feels like we're about to find out. I don't like this because the Hermit here, somebody could have maybe passed away in their environment, or I don't know. This could be a spirit guide trying to get your attention to warn you about this person coming towards you. What's the High Priestess here? The Hangman in the reverse, things coming out of stagnancy. Okay, it could be a third eye blockage, but I'm really not getting that. Both of these is Piscean energy. Ace of Cups in the reverse and Ace of Swords. Give me one, man. You know, I've really been channeling a lot of these people who have done the collective cruddy, really going through hell, and they're trying to come back to relieve themselves of whatever drama and chaos they're going through. That's crazy. Well, when you don't do right by your seed, and eventually that karma will catch up to him. So the Hangman talks about things coming out of stagnancy. Now that I'm seeing the Hermit again and hearing about your situation, this could be like an investigation going. Okay, I don't know. Maybe, let's see. What's the Hangman in reverse? You might find this person without anything. Nine of Pentacles in the reverse. He could have lost everything. Two of Wands in the reverse. Something being restricted. Okay, making the wrong decision or a failed plan. Six of Wands reverse. Temperance in the reverse. What's the Two of Wands reverse? That's Aries, Mars. Knight of Swords. I feel like spirit is restricting something, okay? This might be misinformation and the sun right under it, disappointment. Okay, sadness. Yeah, see, the Hierophant keeps on showing up here. And the Tower is divine intervention. Yeah, look, I just put the deck on the Wheel of Fortune, the King of Swords, and the Five of Cups. I don't know. It feels like spirit is restricting something. I don't know if this is restricted travel or they're making it hard for you or this person to travel towards one another or be with another person. The Two of Wands in reverse, I can also see that as like a portal closing. Okay, but the Hanged One is also a third eye card. It's Piscean energy. The third eye, something coming out of stagnancy though. That could be what it is, or a shift in perception, or revoke access with the Two of Wands in the reverse, the Knight of Swords. I don't know if this person is like abusive or if they're a crash out or if they're emotionally abusive with this Knight of Swords, because sometimes that can be an attack card. Somebody could be verbally abusive. Okay, it feels like spirit is trying to restrict your access or somebody's access to you for a specific reason. Okay, give me more on the Sun in reverse. Because it feels like somebody maybe is just a disappointment to you, or they're going to disappoint you, or yeah, look, the Hierophant again. Okay, this Ten of Pentacles in the reverse. This talks about fights and arguments over money. It's a Virgo Mercury card. This could talk about misfortune, loss. Yeah, the Star here. Wow. Something is being divinely guided and orchestrated in your life. Whoever this person is, they could have chose the wrong person in love and they lost everything to whatever transpired. But the Hierophant and the High Priestess showing up, this is a deeply spiritual read. Okay, and it feels like you're being protected from something, from disappointment, from drama, from chaos, whatever the case may be. There is something being revealed to you here spiritually. It feels like spirit is trying to get your attention about something, but you're miscommunicating, misinterpreting the signs here with the Page of Swords in the reverse. So what's the Hermit? And it could be a thing to where with this Eight of Swords back here, you're in your head too much, you're overthinking too much, and your crown is like overactive to where the signals and the messages are not coming through the way they need to. Greetings. Yeah, you can ask a question, Poppy. What's the Hermit? The Devil reverse. Ooh. Yeah. These two cards together, it gives something about a person being in poor mental health. Okay, you could be healing, somebody could be healing, and Capricorn is or the Devil is Capricorn's major arcana. This is like a blockage being removed. This could be like detaching from something that had a lot of power over you. This could even be, the way I'm seeing it with the Hermit, overcoming some sort of addiction, or They falsified documents regarding the home. That's why they blocked us. Oh. So the Hierophant could be the law involved here. But it's like with the hermit, I just seen a fly, a net, a monitoring spirit. Hmm. What's the devil reverse? The Five of Pentacles in the reverse. Okay, this talks about overcoming a lack mentality or mindset. Something here is going on with the mind, with the mental health, with the subconscious. This could be like fear, paranoia. Okay, I feel like spirit is trying to get your attention about something, because the devil can also talk about codependency or being attached to something. Okay, so what I'm kind of channeling here is like there needs to be a shift in perception, because even the way I'm seeing this in a romantic or a platonic situation, you could be under the illusion that you need this person for something and you actually don't. Because the Five of Pentacles is like coming out of a lack mentality or mindset. Okay. But the devil here talks about a blockage being removed. The Hermit is like going within, looking within, really introspecting, and it's like going within to find the answers, to be enlightened, to what's the devil reverse? Three of Swords. What's the Three of Swords? Yeah, this is like a soul lesson. Wow. Seven of Pentacles in reverse, Queen of Pentacles in reverse, the Empress in the reverse. So you're probably dealing with a lot of heartbreak. You felt like pain and betrayal, I'm sensing. Okay, like the Queen of Pentacles, the Seven of Pentacles, the Empress in reverse. This is somebody that's just feeling financially burdened, fruitless, like you don't have the resources and things like that you need. I feel like they're within you. Okay, I really feel like that's what Spirit is trying to get your attention and tell you. Separate us with black magic, government, child foundation, finance, to you. Sheesh. Well, there's a tower here, so that's divine intervention. Whatever they did, it really feels like you're not going to find this person with the money and the resources that they left with. And you'll go looking for this person and be disappointed because they won't have anything to give you back for what they did. That's what the Seven of Swords here is being something here is being revealed. And I don't know if you caught like the first maybe 2 minutes of this live. I forgot what I said in the beginning. You would just have to go back and watch from the beginning, because I was talking about somebody's money not being rooted in truth and integrity. Okay, that's what I got. So what's the Three of Swords? Let's get one card. There's like a betrayal that you're needing to heal from, because it feels like something just has so much power over you. With the Temperance in reverse, it's causing like first of all, it's blocking your growth and expansion, your ascension, because as a Temperance, this talks about being able to alchemize energy. If you can't alchemize energy, you won't ascend or evolve. It also talks about not being at peace, or not being, feeling like you're in harmony with yourself. This energy really feels like this other person. They could be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. They could be a Scorpio, or even a Sagittarius. But all this energy doesn't feel like yours. This feels like you're this high priestess here. Okay, and this tower is you intuitively picking up on something happening. Okay, and maybe you've tried to research this person like you said, for years, or maybe you've tried to work a certain relationship out. For those of you who are who this is resonating with on a romantic level, you could have tried to work something out with a person over and over and over, and you could just feel like you just kept hitting a brick wall with something. Because the Hanged One in the reverse could talk about like repeating of negative patterns, because it's like a lack of self-awareness, your third eye being blocked. Okay, but it feels like here spirit could be saving you from disappointment by getting you to, you know, relieve or remove yourself from this situation. And it feels also like something is just really disturbing your peace. It's probably causing a lot of heartbreak, and there's lots of pain and betrayal, and you could feel like you need this person, or like you're relying on them to fulfill a need that you have. And I'm kind of channeling like it's really just filling a void. Okay, and it's not making you happy anyway. So with the Hermit here, this is like to go within and introspect, because the Three of Swords is a soul lesson. It might be painful, it might be sharp, that shit might fucking hurt, but it's there in order for you to evolve. Otherwise, as long as you're comfortable in a situation, you'll never want to leave and remove yourself from it. Okay, so this is like spirit is really trying to get your attention, and it feels like this Hermit here, it could be because I was really channeling like a spirit that's around you right now. Okay, so you could be seeing lots of symbols. Okay, pay attention to that, because symbolism is nature's language, but you could be seeing lots of signs and synchronicities, things that are repeating over and over. Maybe it's angel numbers, maybe you're seeing animal totems or things like that. Maybe you keep seeing the same animal, or I don't know, the same commercial on TV or something that's really resonating with you. Okay, but you're needing to pay attention, because I feel like spirit is trying to get your attention to some about something. And at this point, like I was saying, it feels like they have assigned a specific spirit to you that's working closely with you to help you in a certain situation. Okay, take it how it resonates. It could be even a guide, a new friend, okay, a stranger that delivered a message to you. Okay, so what's the Five of Pentacles in the reverse? It feels like you could be trying to find yourself again. Yeah, the Page of Cups. This talks about the inner child, okay, or your innocence. It feels like you need to open your heart up to new experiences. Okay, maybe to new love offers, to dream a little bit. Okay, be hopeful, be optimistic. The inner child has a big imagination. Okay, yeah, the Justice card and the Four of Pentacles, which is Capricorn Sun. You've been holding yourself back. Okay, for some of you, this could be something going on with your finances too. Okay, the Four of Pentacles could talk about penny pinching, or having a lack mentality, or wanting to like just really control, or first of all, it feels like the outcome of a situation with the Justice card here. It's like you want something to go in your favor, but holding on to it too tightly creates a resistance, even with your money. It's an energy and you need it to flow. Okay, so like a little mantra you could say whenever you go spend your money or swipe your card: money, money, come back to me 1,000 times 1,000. Okay, things like that. Do say little mantras and things, but you have to let the money flow. If this is that situation for others of you, you could be trying to control the outcome of a situation. If this talks about your personal relationships, okay, and the Eight of Pentacles back here, it could be something that you're putting a lot of time, energy, effort into. Okay, but I feel like you're not seeing any results because you're being protected. Okay, so what's this Page of Cups? You're being protected. It's just not going to work the way you wanted to. Even if this is a new Five of Cups in reverse, talks about healing. But yeah, look. Then we got the Ace of Pentacles here, which talks about a new beginning. Okay, a long-term investment opportunity, abundance, okay, and prosperity. There's something here that you need to heal, and for some of you, it's your mindset with this Five of Pentacles back here, even the Eight of Swords. So if you're going through something financially right now, I feel like you're needing to look within, right? Because your currency, your energy is your currency, okay? And a lot of your programs and beliefs about money, your programming and beliefs about money is directly tied to how much you have. Okay, so you could need to do some things to shift your perception about money, or your relationship with money, how you view it, how you see it, how you use it, what you do with it. Right, at the end of the day, it's just a tool. That's why I say your energy is your currency, right? Your energy is what either draws the money into you or propels it, okay? But it's just a tool to buy whatever it is that you need, okay? And if you have a lack mentality surrounding your money or your finances, that's not creating an energy of it to flow to you. You get what I'm saying? So the Five of Cups in reverse talks about healing. Okay, there could be something that you were doing with your finances that you lacked integrity in. Okay, and the Tower is just a way to bring more balance and healing into the situation. Okay, karma is not the, I don't know, how can I explain it? The whole purpose of karma is for healing, okay, and to bring balance into your life and into a situation. The whole purpose of the Tower is to give you an energetic upgrade, right? It's a divine intervention in a way where whatever you were doing, okay, even if it was a job, something that you weren't in alignment with, if it was a relationship, something that was not serving your highest good, okay, like if it was a place that you kept going and you know you needed to stay out of there, the Tower is a way for spirit to get your attention to redirect you. But what happens is, because spirit had to do this for you, it's chaos because it's not something that you can control. Versus if you had just did it on your own, you could, control, well, a little bit, right, how it would have looked. But it's wiping the slate clean, right? It's like, okay, now I'm going to get rid of everything that is attached to whatever it is that you're doing. Okay, so what else for the Page of Cups? It feels like you need to be open to new beginnings, maybe new jobs, new careers, new relationships to bring in healing. Yeah, everything is fine. Okay, that card talks about mental anguish, mental turmoil, being in your head, overthinking, just feeling so burdened. Yeah, Eight of Pentacles with the Judgment. For some of you, this talks about a career. For others of you, it could be a relationship. I feel like the Nine of Pentacles in reverse, it usually talks about somebody who isn't aware of what skills, what talents, what innate abilities that they have. Okay, it's like you're out of touch with your creativity. It can also talk about warnings in terms of your health. For some of you, with the Hermit here, I'm feeling like it's your mental health. Okay, and because we spend like the majority of the time at our jobs, it definitely impact your mental health if you're not in a place where you feel supported, where you feel seen, where you feel like your creativity and ideas are appreciated. Okay, maybe this could be you feeling overworked and underpaid, whatever the case may be. For some of you, it's a relationship. For others of you, I'm really channeling like it's a job or a career. Okay, but whatever you're trying to do here is not working out the way you wanted to because you're being protected. Okay, so it's interesting. What's this? Everything is fine. And this could even be somebody around you if it's not your energy. If you're with a person, okay, because the Lover's right here. If you're in a relationship and you just feel like something is not in sync with you and your person, okay, if something is not, you just feel like a disconnect between you and your person, they're overthinking something. They could be, because a lot of times people tie their money and finances and how much they have to their self-worth. Like subconsciously they are tied together, but I feel like you shouldn't, how can I describe it? I just feel like there's a difference between somebody who is in a down season or cycle of their life in terms of their money and their finances and somebody who's a bum. It's a mentality, right? So it's like you're needing to shift your perception on it at the end of the day. So yeah, the Justice card, this is divine law and order. Whatever is happening right now is being divinely guided and orchestrated. King of Wands reverse, King of Pentacles in the reverse. Wow. For some of you, this could be who you're with, okay, or the other person here. It feels like somebody doesn't have the vision, the willpower, the creativity, the drive to want to, y'all are not on the same page. Okay, I'm getting somebody that's a go-getter, very ambitious, a visionary, a leader, and the other person is just blah, like dead weight, or they just feel lazy with the King of Wands in the reverse. And for some of you, this could be like you have this business idea that you want to embark on, and this person is not honoring their deal. They're not carrying their weight in this. 10 of Wands. Okay, and this could be what you're starting to see. Like, it's not that they don't want to help you. They don't see your vision, or they just don't have an interest in it. They just don't. They just don't. Like, I don't know. They could be more materialistic, but yet they don't have the finances or the money to do whatever it is or maintain the lifestyle that they want or desire. And this is falling back on you while you're over here trying to build this business. They're like draining your money, draining your energy, draining your pockets. And it could be a reason why you're having such a hard time getting something off the ground. Okay, what's yeah, look, 9 of Wands. This talks about a lot of obstacles. That's too many cards though. What's the Justice card? I feel like this could be you. Yeah, 2 of Pentacles, exactly. Capricorn. This is Capricorn Jupiter. So I feel like you're getting ready to do what it is that you need to do in order to bring more balance into your life. You're getting ready to switch something up on this person. The 2 of Pentacles can talk about a shift in the energy. Yeah, you're getting ready to follow your heart, and somebody here is getting ready to feel betrayed by this. It's a collective reading, but if it resonates with you or if you have any questions, you could let me know. So it's for Capricorn. So yeah, I feel like you're getting ready to flip a switch on this person and do what's best for you. That's what the Justice card is. To me, it kind of goes hand in hand with the Strength card. Maybe this person is a Libra, or you could be taking them to court for something. What's the 2 of Pentacles? I feel like this Page of Cups is you expressing yourself to this person and telling them how you feel. Yeah, look, 8 of Wands. This is communication. Ace of Cups in reverse, Ace of Wands in reverse. You're about to tell them how you feel. And I feel like however they respond to you, you're not going to like it, okay? It feels like this person is going to have a more cold or detached or aloof response. And you're going to be like, okay, now I know what I need to do. Now I know, like, it just feels like what is not said is louder than what they say. I did above. Oh, okay. I'm sorry, I didn't see it. You said, okay, ma'am. Okay, is this a collective reading? I don't see another question. So, I don't know. I'm feeling like a bit of codependency here. That's the 9 of Pentacles in the reverse. Either you're codependent on another person or vice versa. What's the Temperance reverse? You could be on the cusp of Sagittarius. Yeah, Queen of Pentacles in the reverse. This is Capricorn energy. Yeah, see? So in the reverse, this is somebody who could be lacking resources, or this could be somebody who's feeling unstable, not supported. This could also be a person in the energy of being financially exploited. Because it's like, okay, maybe you make most of the money in this situation, right? And maybe a person does make enough money to support y'all, but it feels like they're spending their money on materialistic things to where you're trying to invest in a business, okay, and have some sort of residual income where you can make money in your sleep, and they're just focused on the wrong shit, buying bags and shoes and clothes and things like that. And you're like, this money is supposed to be for our business. This money is supposed to be for our new house. Like, you could be trying to save money, and they're just, yeah, whoever this is like dead weight. What's the 9 of Pentacles reverse? Virgo, Venus. Okay, 5 of Swords. So this talks about confusion. I feel like you could be confused by this person's actions, and anything that comes in confusion and doesn't arrive in certainty And clarity is not sent from the divine. And I feel like this is what spirit is trying to make you aware of. What's this Five of Swords? This is also Aquarius, Venus. Yeah, the star reverse, Aquarius, and the Ten of Cups. You could be with an Aquarius. Okay, or the Aquarius energy talks about thinking more expansively, being innovative. Okay, this could even be maybe disappointment, or somebody's crown chakra is blocked. The Ten of Cups here talks about family. Yeah, this is financial exploitation. Somebody's giving false hope, or somebody gave you false hope. This Five of Swords, this feels like sabotage, manipulation, confusion. Somebody trying to win at all costs because they know that when they're with you, you make enough money for them to live the lifestyle that they want, or vice versa. Okay, but the star in the reverse is like disappointment. Okay, it's boredom. It's and even Ten of Cups is a Piscean energy, Pisces Mars. Somebody is giving you false hope because they just want to continue to financially exploit you. They don't really want long term. They don't really want to build anything. They want what they can get now out of a situation. That's what this feels like. Somebody is an opportunist and they're becoming a burden to you. Dead weight. Six of Pentacles. Yeah, I feel like this is you. You're really the one in the position of power and authority. Y'all can have a family or kids together with this Ten of Cups here. But this is usually like the happily ever after. Okay, divine love, peace, bliss, and harmony. Okay, this is like all the wishes fulfilled in union. But it feels like this person here is exploiting. It's like they're selling you a dream. What's the star reverse? Three of Pentacles. That's your energy to Capricorn, Mars. What's the Three of Pentacles? I just heard you make shit easy. Yeah, look, Knight of Pentacles in the reverse. Whoever this is, they could be lazy. Okay, they don't finish or keep none of their promise. They don't do anything that they say they're gonna do. This is definitely somebody who's lazy. Okay, yeah, and they're just causing too much. They're just causing too much, too many obstacles for what it is that you're trying to do. Separate with his partner and then suggested to give him space to work on himself. Since we are not in contact, I'd like to know, be reunited with me. Do you know his sun sign? So, yeah, Queen of Cups, Strength card in reverse. I feel like you're starting to feel like you need to surrender something. I feel like you're starting to get the picture here. It might be what's this Eight of Wands? Not really. I really don't see a reunion here. Eight of Pentacles. So yeah, once you flip the switch on this person and do what it is that you need to do for you, some shit is going to take off here. Whatever you've been working on, whatever project or business, creative endeavor that you've been working on, it's going to start to move a lot faster. It'll move a lot faster without this person in your energy. Okay, Eight of Wands is fast moving energy. It feels like you're very skilled at whatever it is that you do. You really don't need help. You're very talented. This could be something that you know, have worked on for a while. Maybe you've been in whatever business you've been in for 8 years. Okay, but I feel like this Page of Cups is like you telling this person, you expressing it something to them, and they just brush you off, or yeah, and you're like, okay, this is gonna be the end of it. Yeah, the Wheel of Fortune, the Judgment, and the Ace of Pentacles. I'm telling you, this person is blocking all of your blessings. They're blocking all of your abundance, because whatever spirit or divine has for you is not meant for somebody like this that don't want to put in the work, that don't want to help you, that just want to ride your coattails, that are just, what's the Knight of Pentacles in the reverse? That's just not wanting to work. Yeah, look, Ten of Pentacles in the reverse. We could be fucking you up with the Queen of Cups here is that you have a lot of love, okay, for this person. So Ten of Pentacles in the reverse, this is like somebody who doesn't want to work hard. They don't want to work for anything. The Ten of Pentacles only comes because you put in the effort amount in, okay? Blood, sweat, and tears for years. And then eventually you start to see the fruits of your labor, your harvest, right? You start to reap the rewards for the hard work that you put in. But them being in the reverse, they don't want to build, they don't want to grow, they don't want, they're lazy. What's the Ten of Pentacles reverse? Yeah, look, Eight of Cups, this is you needing to see the bigger picture of the situation. And this Queen of Wands keeps, this King of Wands reverse keeps coming out. What's the Four of Cups? Five of Wands reverse. Yeah, I feel like you probably are just getting to the point where you don't care anymore. You don't got no more fight left in you. The Five of Wands is like, I don't want to argue with you. I don't want to fight with you. I'm just ready to get the fuck on, going about my business. What's the Five of Wands reverse? Maybe in the past, this person is used to you arguing with them. Okay, yeah, the Strength card in the reverse. Either you lost confidence in this person, or this is like you just feeling, I don't have, like you say, I don't have no more fight to keep something going. I don't have no more willpower. The Four of Cups here is like you're feeling ignored, you're feeling rejected, like this person is not listening to you. For some of you, you probably don't even feel appreciated or valued. Okay. What's the Five of Wands reverse? Because it feels like you've been putting a lot of effort into whatever this is and wanting this person to go with you. Yeah, Page of Pentacles. It's you about to start over. You know, there's an illusion here. This person was never interested in your idea. Yeah, y'all just not compatible. Two of Cups reverse. What's this Page of Pentacles? Because this can be news or information. This could even be like a practical plan. An investment. What's the Page of Pentacles? But it's like the beginning stages of something. Planting a seed. Yeah, Ace of Cups in the reverse. Repressed feelings and emotions. It could even be a breakup. Some of y'all are making an exit plan. That sounds like a Capricorn. Y'all are definitely the planners and strategizers of the zodiac. For some of y'all are making a plan. It's like you don't want to fight no more. You don't want any drama or chaos. Because somebody, it feels like they could have narcissistic tendencies and they'll be the one to try to like guilt trip you or make you feel bad or whatever for you wanting to leave them when you gave them plenty of chances to get their shit together. Yeah, look, Queen of Cups and the Pentacles. Here goes your money, your resources, your wealth, inheritance, whatever, being unblocked. As soon as you exit this relationship. Yeah, some of y'all planning this out. I see you feeling so hurt by you expressing yourself to this person and them just brushing you off and not giving a fuck. You're just like fed up to where you're leaving silently. That's a person that's not coming back. Like, yeah, look, Queen of Swords, whatever you've been telling them, you've been saying it. And you probably so stressed out behind this Nine of Swords right behind that Queen of Swords. For some of you like, yeah, move around. I got something for that ass. That's what this feel like. Like, okay, you feel this Three of Swords, it feel like you feel disrespected by whatever their response is. You like, okay, watch this. You need me more than I need your ass. Like, what's the Ace of Cups reverse? Because that's what it feels like. It's like you're repressing feelings and emotions because you don't feel heard. You don't have anything to say back, but a whole lot at the same time. A whole lot to say and nothing at the same time. So it's like, you know what? Before I do something crazy or before I get myself all worked up, or it's like, let me just be quiet and do what I need to do for me. Let me just move the fuck on. Yeah. Mm. Ace of Cups reverse. Yeah, the Four Swords in the reverse. This is you coming out of a stalemate. Yeah, the Magician, the King of Cups reverse. Or this is you having a realization that this person, the love is unrequited. Okay, this could be what you're realizing. Because I feel like that's how you can tell if a person cares. And shit don't happen overnight. But like, if you express something to a person and they don't care to try to change it, or they don't make any effort into wanting to change it, then they don't give a fuck about you or your feelings. I feel like relationships do require sacrifice. Now, everybody has their deal breakers and shit that they won't compromise on, and rightfully so. But if they care, they'll make an effort. And if it comes down to like y'all having deal breakers, then on a fundamental level, y'all two don't operate the same. Y'all don't have the same morals, belief systems, and values, and those can be hard to compromise. That's what the Lovers in the reverse is. Okay, so it's like you're just not aligned. And that don't make them a bad person. That don't make you a bad person. It just means like y'all don't click, y'all don't go together. But I just feel like even this Page of Pentacles is kind of repeating the same thing. You bring some news or information to this person, or maybe this is a conversation involving finances or money. I feel like you told them more than once, okay? And they just like, yeah, no. First you said it with your heart, with the Page of Cups here, okay? You expressed it in a heartfelt manner. And then if this is not you planning, if this is not you planning to leave or having an exit strategy, putting something, in motion, this is you saying it again, right? From a financial aspect. Well, if you don't get up and do such and such, we're not gonna have money for the light bill this month. And they just like, okay, like they just brushing it off because they know you'll handle it. It's a Libra. Well, I want a court case when they go to jail. Yeah, right here, the Justice card. The Two of Pentacles right next to it. This is something happening in your favor. The energy shifting in your favor. Okay, the Eight of Swords back here could be talk about somebody going to jail. Even the Hierophant ain't here. So I do see something going in your favor if this is talking about a court situation. Okay, but yeah. What's the Strength card reverse? Yeah, even the Justice card right here, that is Libra energy. With the everything is fine behind it. Yeah. You could hear about it while you're at work. There could be some news or information that comes to you while you're at work. I don't know. Or this can be in terms of like a partnership that you started with this person. And while you were trying to use the money to invest back into the business, they were stealing it. What's the Four of Swords reverse? Six of Swords reverse. Trouble headed this person's way. Or this could be you standing your ground. And it's like, dang, the light. I just told you we ain't gonna have money for the light bill. And they brush you off. And if you know the light's gonna turn off on the 30th, I bet you're gonna be out of that motherfucker on the 30th. I bet you're gonna be out of there on the 30th, and they're gonna be sitting there looking crazy. Like, damn, I thought Capricorn had it. I thought they was gonna pay this bill. You snooze, you motherfucking lose. So let's see, because I'm really getting a lot about money and finances here. I mean, it could just be because you are an earth sign and this is all these pentacles, but I'm still seeing like this person is just dead weight. Like they want to buy all this materialistic shit and gadgets and spend their money on whatever, but they don't want to help you or put money back into your business, put money back into your household. Like, Style. It's time to express yourself through design and art using your talent. Be creative with your finances, or being creative with your finances will bring success in your career. Okay, then we have lucky you. This is your lucky time. Things are turning in your favor. Take advantage of this opportunity and make the most out of it. So this Page of Pentacles could be a job opportunity. Maybe it involves you having to move somewhere, and I feel like you'll take it. Or this could be you needing to embark on a creative or financial endeavor that you are actually passionate about. Okay, one that does bring you peace. Okay, one where there's not a lot of drama or chaos. What else? Some of y'all could be real stylish. This could be an avenue for you. Maybe modeling or creative directing or design. You know how like you style sets. I'm even hearing staging homes and things like that. Like how you set it to make it feel like home when people come around for open houses and things like that. Okay, you could be into anything regarding like style, fashion. I'm getting that. Okay, I'm seeing in my mind's eye somebody that be real fly. She got on fur coats and things like that. Oh wow, not they drive a Lamborghini. Wow. And they, wow. Mm. And they don't want to give no money to they, sheesh. So this Four of Cups right here and the Page of Pentacles in this spread could be the kids. You know, if that's the case, these kids have been, maybe they haven't told him how they felt. I don't know. Maybe that's what he need to hear. So feelings, it says you may be getting too emotional at the moment that you are losing control of your career and finances. Stand up and come back stronger. So love could be getting in the way of your career right now or your finances right now. You could be operating more out of your heart chakra versus, because I kept saying that Queen of Swords, your crown, using your logic, good decision making skills, head over heart. Okay. Yeah, look, mainstream. It's time to be seen and show your talent to the world. Your business is getting more audience at the moment. I feel like that's a typo. More the audience at the moment. Yeah, that's a typo for sure. But what else? It's feeling like whoever this is needing to learn how to use their own skills and talents to maintain whatever lifestyle that they want to live, and suppressing certain talents and abilities you have, because the sun here talks about paradigms and belief systems and things like that. Y'all could not have the same beliefs, and this person could, you know, feel like they're just, how can I describe it, like they don't believe in or they don't approve of whatever it is that you want to do, and that could be suppressing the side of you that you actually need to be exploring and working on, a craft or skill that you need to be mastering. But it goes back to, once you do what's best for you, it takes off. Okay, it's different for all of y'all. So scribe, it says you have a great talent for writing and content creation. Your words are powerful to influence others and that you can use to bring income. And then we have learner. It's never too late to learn something new. It feels like there's something here that you're already interested in, okay? And you just haven't took the time to study it, to perfect it, to master it, because you could be trying to suppress that side of you due to being with somebody who doesn't believe in whatever that is, or doesn't believe in your dreams, or they just don't support you. They don't even have their own vision, with the King of Wands that I kept seeing in the reverse. So yeah, I don't know, but I feel like it's time to go. Let's get some advice. Whatever this is, you and this person, it's just not in alignment. And no matter how many times you try, no matter how many times you know, no financial support for the kids, all of that eventually comes back to them. Okay, When you don't take care of your kids, the universe is never going to just let that slide. Okay, they just don't. I've seen it plenty of times. They won't ever be able to manifest anything. They won't ever be able to, or at least maintain what they manifest, rather. I've seen it plenty of times. They end up fruitless. What's the message here for Capricorn? And that's exactly what this Tower is here. I feel like you feel it, though. The High Priestess is very intuitive. You feel the Tower coming. That's probably why you don't want to be in the mix of whatever this is. That was too many cards when it hits. You want to get out of this partnership, out of this relationship. Yeah, look, intuition. Your intuition is really nudging you or speaking to you at this time. 1 and 8 is 9, which is the end of the cycle. 9 is the last, and we have integrity. Whatever this person has been doing to get their money, okay, it's not rooted in truth. That's what I said in the beginning. It's not rooted in integrity and righteousness. It's like they're doing something funny to get their money, and it's all about to come crashing down. Now, whether or not you're in this business partnership or not, I don't know, but I feel like it's time for you to remove yourself or get on the right path, because this Tower here, yeah. So let's see what number 18 is. And this is what the card looks like. It's a kangaroo, so maybe you could look up that animal totem and see what that means. But there's a cycle here that's about to come crashing down with this Tower. And for those of you have maybe been financially exploited in this situation, once you remove yourself, I keep saying that, once you remove yourself from this situation, honey, it's going to come crashing down for whoever this person is. That's really what I've been getting in the readings that I did on myself. And another reading for Sagittarius that I did, it's like the presence of God is here. And I don't know if it has anything to do with, I mean, I look at Christmas differently, okay? Because if you go back to the basics, how they say the sun sits in the same place for 3 days, and on the 3rd day it rises, it's resurrected. I feel like a shift in the energy has a lot to do with this, okay? But I don't feel like going into detail about that. I just feel a spiritual presence here, and it's about to get some things in order. Chaos is the precursor to order, or precedes order. So intuitive, nurture, and protective. The kangaroo is a very intuitive animal and is always aware of what's happening in this environment. During times of drought, when food is scarce, female kangaroos do not have babies. You know, you was talking about kids. That's interesting. Okay, so this is a way of ensuring the survival of its young, as they will not starve. Female kangaroos. So this could be somebody who just sleep around having a bunch of kids and don't take care of none of them. And whatever they're doing to make their money, they might have a lot of it, but it's not rooted in truth. And they could be going to jail for something. Okay, I'm getting like a street pharmacist, a scam artist, whatever this King of Pentacles is doing. He is doing whatever he needs to sustain his lifestyle of somebody who's very shallow and materialistic. Like, this person can have a lot of clothes, a lot of shoes, watches. This is what I'm getting. Like, they have a lot of, I don't know, clothes. They could have a whole room for their closet or whatever. Whatever they like, they have a whole lot of it, okay? But so anyway, female kangaroo do not see her young as a burden. Oh, Lord. Oh my God, I feel like it's talk about this person as they grow and continue to rely on her long after their time for independence has arrived. This is one of them motherfuckers that once the kids turn 18, they think they don't got to take care of them anymore. Okay. She takes her parenting responsibilities seriously and will fight anyone who threatens her young. She is the ultimate mother, never shrinking from the burden of her obligations, even when the time has long passed for those who she is responsible for can easily fend for themselves. Okay, current situation, who are you taking on the burden of responsibility for when they can well look after themselves? Okay, so what I'm channeling here, Maybe this Queen of Pentacles in reverse is not you. Maybe this is their wife who they're financially exploiting, or who they're using, or if they have cars, properties, homes, or whatever, everything is in this person's name. Okay, nothing that they have is theirs. That's what this feels like. It's another person, and whoever this person is getting tired of being exploited and burdened by this person. This could be the one who has all the businesses, who has all the money and things like that. I don't know if it's this person's mother, if it's their wife, their sister, whoever. Okay, and this person is getting ready to wake the hell up behind what they've been doing. Okay, who are you taking on the burden? Somewhere along the lines, you have forgotten why this has even happened. It's like you're on autopilot and haven't taken notice of what you're doing for some time, right? Those around you can see the burden you are carrying, yet are too worried about seeing anything, as you are fiercely committed to continuing on as is. It is time to finally let go and leave the situation to manage itself. You have done an excellent job getting this far, but now you need to allow the situation to run its course. Otherwise, those who you are protecting will never be able to grow and move forward from this situation. Yeah, they could have another person taking care of them. And even the Seven of Cups in the reverse, it's like an illusion with the tower being shattered. Like, I don't know if this person is about to go through a divorce and they about to be on the street somewhere, and they like, dang, everything you had was this person's, like whatever facade, and maybe that's why they can't give you any money. Maybe that's why they haven't been able to, because it's not really theirs. I don't know, that could be a situation too. Okay, but I could never be like, I don't know, it's weird when women get with other men who don't want to take care of their kids, or don't even encourage them to, or make them, bring it to their attention or whatever. I don't know. That's just weird to me. It don't sit right. Eventually, I would want to say something like, so, so yeah, this is somebody's intuition is kicking in. Let's see. Is this Queen of Pentacles in the reverse Capricorn? No. Even though this is a earth sign. Mm. Mm. If it is you and you're in this type of relationship, I feel like your intuition is nudging you to, go ahead and wash your hands of a situation and keep it moving. Okay, if this is not you and this is another couple, and like you said, they haven't been wanting to take care of their kids or whatever, they got a rude awakening coming for them. But anyway, this was your message. I really appreciate you all being here and tuning in. Okay, don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. If you do subscribe, you'll have to turn on your notification bells. I am quite random when I come here on YouTube, and I don't do recorded videos either. But thank you so much for joining, and I'll see y'all in the next read. Bye.